Hi Angie, you're up early. I was planning to do some YouTube videos, but the workmen are still working outside, so I just keep getting noises randomly while they're working, so I can never predict when it's going to be quiet. So I decided just to do a live, see if anybody came in. So I've got 3 pens to unbag and review. I've got a diamond painting to unbox. I've got another diamond painting on the way to unbox. I've got some new storage stuff ordered that'll be unboxing, but I'm not sure how long that'll take. So yeah, it's beginning to get a bit annoying. People have probably noticed that I'm not really posting. Got a lot of things that I want to cover, mainly aiming at beginners, people that are just starting, breaking things down step by step from the very, very beginning, and talking about the different options and things that you might read in groups and forums that you don't really understand what they're talking about. Basically everything. So I've been making notes on things that I want to talk about. Also want to talk about the copyright issues, the licensing and copyright, trademarks, all that stuff. Just want to talk about that in one video at some point. As you know, Tammy works in that sort of business, so she sort of gives me a bit more insight about it all. So yeah, it's just, I think it's something to talk about, especially for people who are totally new. Just go on the internet, find a diamond painting, say, wow, that's really cool, that's my favourite, whatever, and just get it done. But there are some rules and regulations, and there are reasons for them. But it's mainly the artists that I'm thinking of. Hi, Enya. Good morning. Or you're in the same time as me, aren't you? Good afternoon. Yeah, it's just that I've been talking to an artist, and I find it frustrating, and it isn't even me. She deals with IP and trademarks, copyright trademarks. I keep getting the two mixed up. That's why I need to talk to her, because they are different things. Trademarks she deals with, and intellectual property. And her company has a lot of problems with their product being copied. And they use components that aren't up to standard. They don't meet health and safety regulations. They've had cases where customers have got in touch with them and said, I was using one of your products and it started to burn inside. And they've asked them to send it to them. The engineers have opened it up and it looks like one of their products, but when they open it up, it's obvious straight away it isn't theirs. And that's part of the reason why the thing went on fire. They get that, people have bought it, it works for maybe 2 days, and then it doesn't work. And they contact the official company and they ask them for the serial number and where they bought it and all that stuff. So they have a lot of problems with that sort of thing. But they're a big company. I'm thinking more about the artists that create artwork, and then companies just copy it and sell it and make money, and the artist doesn't get anything. So I want to do one just talking about that, and I think it's something that's important to mention. I was actually listening to Enya last night. Enya. I don't know why, it was just your name came into my head, and I thought, I haven't listened to Enya for years, so I was listening to Enya last night. I usually listen to music when I'm doing this. But for copyright reasons, I can't play music in the background while I'm doing this, or it would get pulled. So I don't play any music when I'm doing these. So all the snow is melting here, Angie. It's pretty wet today. There still is snow, but it's really wet and slushy stuff. And the temperature's meant to be going up by the weekend. I think it's meant to be up to 9 degrees. Yeah, that's right, Angie. Like I said, I've been talking to an artist back and forward over the past couple of days, and we've been talking about the whole thing. And I said exactly the same thing. I said it's really easy for somebody to just copy somebody's artwork and then go in with an art package and add a couple of flowers or change a colour on something, and then say, well, it isn't actually yours. It looks like yours, but it's not the same, so it's okay to use it, which is basically rubbish. But the thing, I mean, I totally understand that people will buy stuff because it's cheap, and that's always going to happen. But I think a lot of people simply don't know that the artist is being ripped off, and they're blissfully unaware. They're just looking at something they like, and they think, oh, that's a nice picture, I'll get that. So I don't know how long I've been trying to concentrate on this. That's why I haven't really been on anywhere. Because I find if I start talking to people, I get distracted, and the diamond painting just basically stops. So I'm on a push to try and get this finished. I've got, what have I got left? 1, 2, 4. 4 sections this size left, not including this one. Oh, it's still snowing there. I saw some pictures about the weather in Texas. They've been getting a deep freeze, and I never actually read the articles, but they mentioned problems with water as well. I take it it's because pipes are freezing. This is where I have to remember what I'm doing. This is the problem that I've got. When I start talking and reading comments, I lose concentration on what I'm doing. And it's really easy to end up doing the wrong symbol. Yeah, I mean, it's always going to happen. I mean, to be absolutely honest, I don't know if all the stuff that I've got is legit. I mean, it can either be licensed or it can be public domain. If it's public domain, there's no copyright or anything on it, and it is okay to use it. But I don't know. It's just I know certain companies that, like Diamond Art Club, for example, I know that they're definitely above board, and Homecraftology, they're doing their best to make sure that everything that they do is above board. There's a few other ones. I've got a list at the bottom of my YouTube videos of the companies, but it is really hard. And I did try at one point checking some of the images that I've got and Googling them. I read something about how to do it, and I tried it, and I spent I don't know how long, and I couldn't find. It's not as if you get into a database and it just comes up and says, "Yeah, it's copyrighted." No, it's not. It doesn't. You don't get anything, and you can spend a long time. You feel as if you're just chasing your tail. And I mean, most people aren't even going to even bother looking at that. Like I said, it's just people see images they like and they think, "Oh, I'll get that," and they don't think about it at all. Some people do. Some people just don't care. They just want it cheap. They don't care. But that's always going to be the case. But I just feel that the whole issue isn't really being mentioned much, and I think it should, especially for people who are new and coming in. So they're sort of aware that there are actually real people who are creating artwork that people like, and they're basically getting ripped off. Yeah, diamond dots as well. Craftably, I've never really looked at Craftably. I know that you were working on one. If you're not working on one, was that Wave, not Craftably? And then I've seen people saying, like, people complaining about the price, and I've seen people in groups saying, just copy it and send it to China and get it as a custom, which is very nice. Again, I think it comes down to ethics as well. And I get the thing where people say they can't afford it, but I don't know. I think it's down to the individual. But the thing is to try and make people a bit more aware of the whole situation. And if people know that they're ripping off the artist and they're quite happy to do it, there's not much you can do realistically. But I think just knowing about it might change some people's minds, or at least make them aware of why is that one more expensive than that one, and it's because the company are paying the artist something from that. So obviously the price is going to go up a bit. And at the end of the day, do we really need 200 or whatever, 300 diamond paintings sitting in a cupboard? I mean, we all do it. Well, not all, but I'd say the vast majority of people that diamond paint and stick to it have a stash. So you've spent all that money and basically it's just sitting there for, I don't know, year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. It's just something to think about. And that wasn't a dig at you, Angie. That was just a generalisation. I mean, I'm as bad as anybody. We've got, I don't know how many we've got, maybe 50, something like that, just sitting. And I've got another 2 coming. Okay, 2,000. That's I think the most that I've ever seen is 300. Just over 300. But again, I mean, I spoke about this before. Why do we do it? I don't know. It becomes a thing where it's like, oh, that's nice, I'll buy that. That's nice, I'll buy that. And that's nice. But realistically, how long is it going to take us to actually get to doing them? Because we get them and then we get more. And you end up, the stack is building up faster. Even you, Angie, I know that you work fast when you do them. It's you still buy them faster than you can do them, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm slow because I only do the single dot thing. And then when I start talking, I'm even slower. But I enjoy doing it. That's the whole thing. I mean, the whole point of doing this is it's a hobby. It's something you're meant to enjoy. And people enjoy them in different ways. But I think then people enjoy collecting them. It becomes a thing. They might collect from a specific artist or something like that. Yeah, again, I mean, having like 6, I mean, that is low, I would say, for for somebody that diamond paints. But again, realistic, I don't know what size they are, but how long do you think it would take to do those 6? I mean, if you're thinking logically, which nobody seems to do, including me, is you would buy one, you would start it, and then you'd buy a second one. So you've got that sitting there for when you finish it. So when you finish that and start the next one, then you buy one. So you would only ever have one in your stash. Like, that would be the logical way to do it. It would also be the best financially, so you're not spending money on a load of them at the same time. But we don't do it. And I've sort of spoke about it before. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it. It's just I see things and I think, oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. And I just get them. And I don't know if it's because you're thinking, well, if I don't get it now, maybe it won't be there when I'm ready to get it. But there's just constantly things I like. Like, it's not as if I'm only going to buy that one because I really like that one. I've got another one that I'm going to unbox, and that was me just the usual doing a random, just nothing. In fact, I think it was an advert that popped up. And as soon as it popped up, I thought I like that, and I ordered it. It wasn't one that I was looking for, so I don't know. I don't know why we do it. Well, what size is it going to be, Angie? Every time I see Heaven and Earth Designs, I just think massive. I mean, that one that I got for Mike, it isn't actually that big, but I was trying to find ones that weren't too big. It's a weird size. That's all I can remember. Just checking it. 65 by 82. So that's a sensible size, I think, for me. But I have seen some that are like nearly the size of a wall. They're just absolutely massive. 88 by 118. That'll keep you busy for a weekend, Angie. 6-pack from Amazon. Is that relatively small ones? And I mean, again, everybody's different with this. I've just looked at the screen. Is that logo back to front, Angie? Because the text looks like it's back to front. But I've had things like this before where I think it looks wrong and it actually looks right. Thirty by 30, yeah, quite small. Well, when I finish this one, I'm going to do my mystery. And that's small, but I can't remember the size. It's tricky. 30 by 40. The text on the cover minder is the right way around, because when I'm looking at it, it's back to front. Can't read it. That's confusing. I don't know why I don't see what everybody else sees. Well, I ordered the mystery one just out of curiosity, Enya. Probably like most people. But I really expected when I got it that I would still be able to figure out what the picture was. Hi, Rosandra. Good afternoon. Close. Yeah, text right. Yeah, that's weird because I'm looking at it and the text is back to front. I don't know how that works. Anyway, Yeah, when I ordered that mystery diamond painting, I thought, when you see it, just by I know it's all in black and white, but the symbols, I thought you'd be able to make out what it is. I can't. Tammy thinks she's figured it, and when she mentioned what she thought it was, I think she's right, but there's only a part of it that we think we can see. So it's quite good. I quite like that idea. The only downside is it could be something that you don't like at the end of the day. It could be something that you would have never bought. But just for the sake of something different, and I mean, it's not that big, it didn't cost that much. So that's going to be the next project after this one. Then I'm going to go back to the diamond painting gym one. Then I think one that I'm waiting on should be here. I'll probably start that unless I talk myself into doing something else. I think I'll start that, and I think it will be here. But yeah, it will be here. Thinking about it, it will definitely be here. Enya, did you know what the mystery one was? Like when you got it and you saw the blank canvas, did you look at it and think, "Oh, that's whatever," or did you have to start working on it before you realised what it was? Because I've seen some that like people saying, "Oh, I got a mystery," and they've posted a picture, and I look at it and I think, I know exactly what that is. And I've had people commenting as well. They got a mystery one, but as soon as they opened it up, they could see what it was. What about yours, Rosandra? Did you know what it was when you first saw it before you started it? Yeah, I think that's going to be really hard, then, yeah, because obviously you're going to get to a point where you just know what it is. Um, but I'll be taking sort of section by section pictures. Maybe do a little thing on Instagram, just showing what a mystery picture is, and then just doing slides, sort of section by section, something like that. Yeah, again, that's the problem. I mean, it is small. If I was going, I mean, I've spoke about the small ones before. I mean, I've got some that are a lot smaller than that, and they actually look okay. But that's because I chose the picture because I knew what sort of thing to look for. Like, don't look for detail. Don't look for like scroll any kind of writing on them or anything like that. Look for mainly chunks of color because they'll work. Whereas this one, no idea. Uh, no idea how good or bad it's going to look. I'm not expecting it to look that good. Maybe from a far distance it might be okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think they are a curiosity. I think a lot of people will buy them just because it's different, and the idea of buying something that you don't know what it is sort of appeals. Ah, okay, Enya. I'll remember your name because I know a guy through Periscope. His name's Phil Luna. He's in Texas. So Enya Luna. I'll look for that. So yeah, I'm sort of getting a bit fed up and not being able to do YouTube videos. I don't know if you can hear it, but they've started it again. No, stopped again. But that's the thing. It's random. They've got a massive pump. They've been putting in storm drains dug up the street right outside the apartment. And now I don't know what they're doing. They're putting hoses down into the thing, and I don't know if they're pumping something in or sucking something out. But it's loud. Enya Luna space. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I think if I just put in Enya Luna, it'll find you, because people just put in diamond painting gym for me and they find me. They don't have to put the spaces in or the underlines that are in between. In fact, I'll do it now so I don't forget. Okay, I just put in Enya and it came up Enya Luna with no space. And the picture is a woman with dark hair. Is that you? Yeah, it's because of the microphone. This microphone is really good for cutting out noise in the background, but it's not actually. I can hear it, but it's not as loud as it usually is. So they're doing something, but it's just that I don't want to record videos like unboxings and unbaggings and be halfway through and then suddenly we hear a truck going beep 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 beep, or that sort of thing, because I can't stop and put it all back in the bag and start again. I mean, the thing is, you're always going to get something like dogs barking or kids going by or shouting or something, but it's just at times it can be really loud when they're working. And it's kind of hard to concentrate on what you're doing when you've got that going on in the background. Enya Luna. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm just browsing through your pictures. So your sort of main thing from looking through tends to be scenery, that sort of thing, nature, apart from a snowman. I've seen a lot of stuff here that I've never seen. Bayern München. Oh, the little owl with the scarf is pretty cool. I like that. It's a partial. Yep. Yeah, I like to try and have the videos as quiet as possible. Yeah, that was a cool one. I've never seen that before. I've never done a partial. Not yet. I do have 1? 2? No, I'll try to remember. I have at least one partial because, again, it was just I decided to try one. Never done one, but they didn't really appeal to me. I thought it was kind of weird to have a printed background and then some bits and pieces that have got like drills on them. I would rather have the whole thing covered so that you get that shine all the way across the picture rather than just one area. But then I decided I'm going to try one. No problem, Enya. I was showing the picture, I hope it's your account, of a little owl with a scarf, a little owl that was wearing a scarf. Peacock. Yeah, Diamond Dots, they do a lot of partials, I've noticed that. And I've got one for Diamond Dots, that's what I'm thinking. I can't remember now if that... I can't remember if the sky was printed. I don't think my thumbnail will really help, I think, because it'll just be a picture of the artwork, I would imagine. Have a look. But I do have another one that's definitely in fact, I have two that are definite partials. Yeah, I like it. I think it's really cute. I've never seen that one before. Just having a look for the Diamond Dots. Where is it? Oh, don't tell me I haven't put it in. Forgot to put it in my thing, so it's not there. But I do have two parcels. One is a zebra's head. It's all multicolored, and I found that in a supermarket. So that was an unexpected purchase. I was just so curious about it. I don't think it has DMC colours, or it's pretty much what you would expect in a bargain basement bin in a supermarket. But it is a partial, so that's one that I keep saying maybe I'll do that next and just get it out of the way. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it'll take very long. Try to remember what size it is. It's not that small. 50 by 60. And that's what it looks like. Well, it's a bit more than the zebra's head. That shows you it's that long ago I couldn't remember what it looked like. But the sort of ink splashes, they're printed, as far as I remember. It's only the main body that has the colour on it. And all this white is just nothing. It's not it's not glue or anything. So I mean that shouldn't take that long. But it was just the fact that it was in a supermarket. And I was like, I've never seen a diamond painting in a supermarket, so that was why I got it. Yeah, my first one was a 60 by 16 square drills. I jumped in with both feet, not knowing how deep it was. But it was an experience. Have I missed any comments? Don't think so. How do you call a man you live with but not married nor engaged? In the UK anyway, you might say your partner, but sometimes people pick that up. If you're a guy and you say your partner, they sometimes think you mean a male partner. If you're female and you say your partner, they automatically assume it's a guy. So your partner, I mean, we've got other things like your other half, the better half. But in the UK, if you're living together for over, I forget how long it is, a certain period of time, in the eyes of the law, you are considered, what is it they call it? Forget the name. They do have a name. You are considered, and the more I think about it, the more it's going to be. I'll come back to that. That's annoying. You are considered something. It's basically you that's it. Common law. Thanks, Rosandra. Common law. Your common law wife or your common law husband. In the eyes of the law, it's as good as married, but you just don't have that little piece of paper. I don't think I was going to get that. When I started talking, it was there, and then I could feel it just disappear. Does anybody ever get that feeling suddenly that you're doing the wrong colour? I get that every once in a while. I'm sitting doing it and I'm like listening to music, and then I just get this feeling of dread that for some reason I've got it wrong, and I panic and check it and it's right. I just did it there. I'm doing T's, so I'm sitting doing T, and then suddenly I started thinking, is it T's? Oh, is it that bad, Angie? Yeah, common. Nobody likes common anything. Yeah, my common law husband. That nobody would say that, but I've never heard anybody say it. But it's just for official reasons. You would be classed as common law. Hi, Marissa. Good afternoon. I've got to be different. Well, Enya and I are different. We live in the future, and it isn't any better than the past. COVID-19 is still here. Okay, have I done all the T's? I think so. Nope, there's one. And there's another one. I don't really spend that much time looking for them because everybody knows what it's like. In fact, there's another 5, 6. You spend that amount of time looking to try and find the last one, and then you finally decide you've done them, and then a bit later you find out you missed one. So I don't really spend a lot of time, but there's a whole section there that I never saw. I don't think we're expecting any more snow. I think that could possibly be it for our winter. So I'm still working from the bags. So far I've managed to split 4, but they're still workable. So I'm going to try and finish this whole thing working from bags, and I'm probably going to do a little video talking about it. Okay, next. D is 21. Angie's age. 21. Well, I hope you've got all your groceries in. No. Tammy's out. She took the day off. She's got a lot of vacation days still left. She took the day off and she's went out for a walk with her daughters in the forest, and she just sent me a picture. So that is where Tammy is just now. Looks very nice, but you can see hardly any snow. Okay, so you're all stocked up. That's good. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I've got this. Hang on. I've got this fancy padded bag, or padded envelope, I should say, that I can't open yet because I haven't had the peace and quiet to do it. But it's 2 pens, 2 diamond painting pens, and this is the padded envelope it's in. Normally they're just brown, so quite like that. It's quite nice. So that's a quick glimpse of a future unbagging. And then I've got this as well. Diamond painting unboxing. I've still got this one to open. Whoa, what happened to the video? Still got this one to open. Haven't done a review of it yet. I think putting stuff close to the camera messed the whole thing up. Hi Kitty, thanks for dropping in. We've been talking about the snow that Angie's getting. I'm doing fine. Just passing the time, doing a WIP Chat. We've got guys working outside, making noise every now and again, so I've not been recording anything. That's why no new videos have been up for quite a while. But I've got plenty of ideas, and I've got a few things sitting around here waiting to be unbagged or unboxed. I don't know when they're going to be finished. They've finished digging up the street and they've finished putting in the big pipes. They've covered it all back up again. But they've got a manhole cover that they're working on something through that. Oh no, it isn't a manhole cover anymore, is it? What is it? A human access point or something? Yeah, I think it was because I was putting stuff too close to the camera. and the focus has went. So let's fix that. I think I confused the camera. Try and fix the focus. Don't think that's better. That's better. Yeah, it's just I don't have a lot of space between the table and the camera, so I think putting all that stuff in front of it just threw a little bit of a wobbler. Okay, I forgot what I'm on now. 21 is D. So how are you, Kitty? Okay, Angie. — 7 a.m. You haven't gone to bed. That's dedication. $4:30. Crazy people. I normally get up sometime between 5 and 6, normally. Welcome back, Angie. So Tammy's taken today and tomorrow off. So she was diamond painting pretty late last night. So she decided to go out with the girls and take a walk in nature. So looks like they were lucky. It's not raining. It's it's a little bit foggy in Copenhagen just now, but they're well away from Copenhagen. Yeah, I tend to wake up sometime between 5 and 6. Well, I do wake up between 5 and 6. Doesn't matter what time I go to bed. That's the annoying thing. If I go to bed at 2, I still wake up between 5 and 6. And I've got problems with my back. I can't stay in bed, so when I wake up, I just get up. Like most people can lay in bed and check their phone or read or whatever. I can't do that. I've got to get up. It doesn't seem to really bother me though, because Tammy will say, like, how are you still awake, like at 10 o'clock at night when you only had 3 hours sleep? And I don't know. I suppose everybody's different. Yeah, I think it's there was fog warnings for Copenhagen for the past couple of days, but we never had any 2 days ago. I mean, it's not bad. It is foggy, but it's not like pea soup or anything like that. Not here anyway. So how's the snow over in Foon? We hardly have any here. What sort of temperatures has Texas been having? I just saw the headlines, but I never read anything. I saw a lot of pictures of ice. There was one where it was a ceiling fan, and obviously water had been coming down through, and it was icicles hanging off the ceiling fan in somebody's house. Texas isn't a place I would associate with ice. Okay, Angie. Yeah, that's the thing. It looks nice when it's all just new, but then it starts to thaw and turns into slush, and it's just a pest. I'm just going to check. I'm going to see what Angie's posted in the group. Oh, it's not that bad, Angie. So that's meant to last, did you say, till tomorrow? So this is what's happening at Angie's place. Oh, of course, I put it on when it goes to the end of the video. I'll try again. It looks all nice and clean. Yeah, I mean, I could see it was snowing, but yeah, like you said, a lot of times things don't. It's like heavy rain. You can't see it. Yeah, the temperatures are going up here as well. For that past week, it never got above freezing at all. But I think by the weekend it's meant to go up to something like 9 degrees Celsius. So it's snowing in New York as well. Yeah, I don't either, Enya. 22. That's cold. Oh, just remembered this is my 100th video. I was checking the stats last night. I've uploaded 99 videos on YouTube. So this is 100. Totally boring. So it's just how it goes. You would think I would have made an effort to do something special for my 100th. This is the thing that I'm getting with these drills. Every now and again, I get one drill that's way bigger than the rest. But apart from that, that's the sort of only problem, if you want to call it that. But they're very few and far between. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think I'm going to have tons of drills left when I finish this. Thank you. Surprising when I saw it, I was like 99. Have I seriously done that many videos? But obviously, that includes things like this. That I don't know if I really, I wouldn't really include these if somebody was asking about my YouTube videos, because they don't have any real purpose. It's just a chance to talk to other diamond painters, which I enjoy. I mean, I like this. I like being able to talk to people and find out what's happening around the world. Just get to know people. I enjoy that. But when I say YouTube videos, I would normally be thinking of ones where I've sat and did like an unboxing or something. But the way things are going, I think the lives are catching up. And it's mainly because these guys are working outside, and I don't want to try and do videos and get them ruined by loud bangs and stuff. Like I said, if I'm doing an unboxing, once I've opened the box and opened the packaging, I can't very well go back to the beginning and do it again. So I'm just going to wait until I'm sure those guys are finished. And then there's going to be a lot of videos appearing. Hi, Laura. How's the pizza business? I shouldn't say that. People will think you own a pizza store or something. For anybody that doesn't know Laura, Chef Diamond, she is a chef, a professional chef. Oh, I got a new thing. It isn't actually finished. I don't know if I should show it. And the camera's too close. Maybe I can. I'll try. Give me a second. So here's a question. What does everybody do with their bad drills or drills that come in kits that don't have a DMC number? What do you do with your drills? And I'll wait a minute to let people reply before I show you what I'm doing with mine. Hopefully I don't mess up the camera. Make sand art with the drills. I replace the sand with drills. So what is that? Sand art. Is that thing where the sand is in like water and it's in a sealed glass frame and you tip it upside down and it changes the picture? Is that sand art? Keep drills in separate project boxes. Trash drills are tossed. Other drills make cards. Buy bottles that are supposed to be used for sand art and use drills instead. I have never seen a sand art bottle. So is that you put different colours of sand in and create coloured layers, that sort of thing? Or you try and match the DMC's kit? No, I wouldn't even entertain that thought for a second because the shades are so close and they can vary slightly as well. So we ended up, I can't remember who did it, if it was me or Tammy, but one of us had done one where they had no DMC codes. So we just kept them in a glass jar type thing. Because Tammy didn't want to throw them away because she thought, I'll do something with them. So they've been there for a long time. And then I saw something in one of the groups and I thought, that's a good idea. So I'll show you in a second and put this one down. Right, hopefully it doesn't mess up the camera. I'll try and keep it as flat as possible, and to be very careful, I will put this over the glue so nothing sticks. Don't want that to happen. So this is what I've got. You're probably going to get a reflection with the camera and everything pointing, but you'll still get the idea. So those are drills in a frame and they're loose. And it's a picture frame that sits up. It's got a stand. And I can't show you it because I know, maybe. There you go. It's got a slot in the top. So I pour the drills, all the Duff drills and all that stuff, they go in the slot and it fills up the picture. So these are all either from that kit that had no DMC number or they're like wonky drills. So we'll see how long it takes us to fill this. And it's called a shadow box. I found it on Amazon, but I want to get something on the glass in vinyl. So I've asked somebody if they could make it for me, but I'll wait until it's done. And then I'll probably do a little YouTube video about it. So once I start doing the videos again, you'll see that sitting in the background where the headphones usually sit. Yeah, Amazon, yeah. You get different sizes, different coloured frames. I would suggest getting one with a slot in the top. I think they're actually meant for tickets, like if you go to concerts or sports events and you get the tickets. The idea is that you drop them in the slot, so you've got sort of memento and all the tickets are in there. So I thought it was, I'm not taking the credit for it. It was, I saw a picture on one of the groups. Somebody had posted one and they had on the front in white vinyl, it had "Shine Like a Diamond" and it had drills in it. And I thought that is such a cool idea. So I contacted her and said, like, can I buy one? And she said, "Oh, sorry, I don't ship, or I can't ship to Denmark." So I thought, okay, went on Amazon, found some, decided to go for a smaller size because realistically, how long is it going to take to fill that with bad drills? Because we keep the drills like normally, they're all in little bags in order and that sort of thing. So it's not that, it's only if we get ones we don't know exactly what they are DMC wise, or just the junk that you get. So it's like small amounts at a time. So then I had an idea what I wanted wording on the front. So I got in touch with somebody and I've asked her if she can do the vinyl for it, and then I'll get it and put it on the inside of the glass when I get it. So we'll see. I'm not going to tell you what it says. I won't do that until I do the video. But that was a sneak preview. So that, see, there are advantages to coming into these lives. You see things that nobody else has seen. And you saw the butterfly bag, which nobody else has seen. And we've got a new storage system coming, Angie. I don't think you've got it. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. All right, Angie. Sand art bottles. Oh, yeah, okay. So sand art bottles, just in case there's anybody else that doesn't know, probably just me. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like different coloured sand. At first I thought it was those frames that have the liquid in them and you turn them upside down. They've normally got like maybe black and white sand. And then when you turn them over, they turn into like a landscape and it looks like mountains. And every time you turn it, it looks different. They're quite cool. I remember having one a long, long time ago. Eventually, whatever the liquid is started to evaporate and then it just didn't work the same. Yeah, new storage. It's not exactly new storage, but it's a new setup. So I ordered one for Tammy and one for me. So just waiting on them. Don't know how long they'll be because they came from AliExpress. So could be a while. Okay, so that is sand art as well. Well, I think I'm going to go and have some lunch. I haven't had any lunch yet. What time is it? 1:25. Haven't had any lunch. I need food. And I think I will be making a pita bread sandwich. Okay, I'm not going to keep going until I finish this colour. There's quite a few. So I'm going to go. Thanks for dropping in. It was good to meet everybody again. I feel like it's been a long time since I spoke to people. As I said, there are quite a few videos coming up. I'm just waiting on these construction guys finishing. So I'm hoping maybe after about a week, they should be done. And then I can get back to creating more videos. I've got a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of ideas. So hopefully I start working my way towards 200. That's me, Marissa. Just a tease. So thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is keeping warm and keeping safe. I'm off for my lunch. So in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.